preview of some of the things that are going on. Hey, yeah, great. Yeah, so any comments and stuff you guys have, obviously, as always, feel free to chat it up and, you know, talk about things, because I've got a few minutes here before I've got to run off and take care of some stuff. But I just thought I'd let you guys know what's going on here at Wildlife Society. So right now it's pretty much the first big day, so there's a bunch of talks still going on, a lot of great science. I think we counted for today, there's 9 concurrent sessions, so there's a lot of amazing science going on. So anything to deal with wildlife, it's everything from emerging tech to wildlife diseases to a whole bunch of other things are going on. So it's really, really great science, some amazing people. The wildlife community here is really, really good. So I always have enjoyed coming here. I think this is my 5th year coming to Wildlife Society, so it's a really good time. I always like it. Raleigh is absolutely beautiful. We've been blessed with some amazing weather. The food and the drink here, we've been exploring some of the places around, are really good. Amazing food. Of course, us wildlife folks, we always like our craft beers, and so far the craft beers we've been trying out have been really good. So it pretty much goes from Saturday with a whole bunch of workshops. Today's like the main start of the conference, and then it's going to go through Wednesday will be the closing night ceremonies. So there'll be a lot of science going on. I've got some talks, I've got some interviews and stuff scheduled that will be coming up through the week, and I'll announce those as they get closer to let you guys know so you can tune in. Just a couple of plugs that I want to do, since the Invasive Species Working Group that I'm a part of, I'm on the board for, is doing some stuff this week. So we have a symposium tomorrow, and we're also hosting a plenary. So there's 3 really amazing speakers with the plenary tomorrow. I won't be able to broadcast that, but I will be live tweeting that, so follow along with that, and I'll see if maybe I can get one of them to be able to come on and talk afterwards about it. The Invasive Species Working Group is hosting a reception, so if you're here at Wildlife Society, come to our reception tomorrow. It's from 10:30 to 12:30 in the Marriott. We'll have some good food, talk about invasive species, which is always a really big, interesting, and controversial issue, so it should lead to some really good discussions. And then afterwards, that afternoon, so tomorrow afternoon, there's a symposium about invasive species, so there will be a lot of really good talks going on. And then the day after that is also a lot of really good invasive species talks, everything from feral hogs. I'll be talking about my mute swans, so that should be fun. Let's see what else. Oh, there's a whole bunch of working group meetings, so if you're thinking about joining Wildlife Society, there is a working group for you. There's everything from, like I said, invasive species to student groups, a whole bunch of different student groups, Native people groups, let's see what else, climate change, biological diversity, so a whole bunch of different areas of things that if you're interested in your research takes you to, there's you can get involved with that. There's a whole bunch of different chapter groups, so everything from state groups to regional groups. So like with me, I'm part of the Michigan chapter, and there's the, I believe, North Central chapter as well. There's a whole bunch of other different events. So tonight is the student professional networking event, which is always a lot of fun. And then during the middle of that, we're also doing a tweet up. So if you're on doing SciComm stuff, come hang out with us with the tweet up. It'll be 8 o'clock right at the Natural History Museum where the networking event is. We'll figure out exactly where inside of that everything is for exactly where we're going to meet up for the tweet up. And then there's a whole bunch of poster sessions. So we're going to be covering some of those posters, so you're going to get to see some of the actual research and progress that students and other people are doing, which is always fun to see. Because sometimes you get those finished products, but sometimes it's nice to be able to see it as it's going, so you can see science live in action. So these research and progress posters might be something that someone was just out in the field, a couple months ago, and here they are, talking about it. And sometimes it's people who are currently in the field doing stuff. So that's always really a lot of fun. So do you guys have any questions about Wildlife Society? Anything that you guys want me to try to see if I can find and put up on Periscope? Anything that is a big interest with you guys with Wildlife Society that you want me to try to see if I can score a certain interview, or any topics or anything like that that you're really interested in? If you can't think of it right now, feel free to tweet me later, throughout the week if there's something that sounds interesting to you, and I'll try to see if I can make that happen. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for Wildlife Society. It's going to be a lot of fun this week. Like I said, I'll try to be doing a bunch of different scopes. I'll also try to do some Facebook Live for the folks who are more on, that side of SciComm and don't necessarily do Twitter and Periscope as much. So other than that, I will let you guys all go and hope you guys have a great evening, and I will be tweeting and periscoping a lot this week. So hope you guys have fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.